Assisted Lab, reporting Linux server specifications. Scenario: when selecting a suitable operating system for a project, you must judge between competing requirements such as cost, stability/support, and innovation. While Windows has only commercial options, Linux is available in many types of distribution with varying levels of cost and support. Fedora is a free and open-source FOSS distribution, but is very closely aligned with the commercial Linux distribution Red Hat Enterprise Linux (RHEL). Where RHEL focuses on platform stability, Fedora is a testbed for new features. Versions are released often and are only supported with updates for a brief period. Whichever distribution or mix of distributions you select, as with Windows, you must keep accurate and up-to-date documentation about all the physical and virtual servers deployed on your networks. The information you will need to collect will be a mix of service tags and model/part numbers, hardware and software inventories, and key facts about the resources, compute, storage, and network available to each server. To complete this activity, gather system configuration information from a Fedora server Linux host. Objectives. This activity is designed to test your understanding of and ability to apply content examples in the following CompTIA server plus objectives. 2.7 Explain the importance of asset management and documentation. 2.8 Explain licensing concepts. 0% tasks complete. Next, gather data from Cockpit. Gather data from Cockpit. While many Linux admins prefer command line tools, there are plenty of GUI and web management utilities for Linux servers. Open the Cockpit Web Administration interface to manage the Fedora server instance. Select the PC 10 VM. Send Ctrl+Alt+Delete and then sign in as Jamie with password $$W0RD. Open a browser and then open the page at http://10.1.16.11:9090. Log in as SMB with the password $$W0RD. You can save the password or not. The system logs you in to an overview summary page. Note that under Health the process checking for package updates is not completing. This is because the server has no internet connection. Under Usage, select View Details and History. This console gives you a snapshot view of the key server resources: compute, CPU and system memory, storage, disks, and networking. How many CPUs are installed on this system? 1, 2, 3, 4. 0% tasks complete. Previous next, use bash to report data. Use bash to report data. Use bash to report configuration and performance data for the compute, storage, and network subsystems. In the navigation pane, select the terminal node. Enter the following command: shell hostname $hostname s summary.txt. Run the command ls. Verify that the localhost summary.txt file is present. You can use the type text feature or type the commands manually. If no characters are entered when you type, ensure your mouse is clicked into the terminal window. If another part of the browser or your desktop is selected, the VM will not be receiving keyboard input. To view the file contents, type them L and then press Tab. The shell auto-completes the file name for you. Press Enter to run the command and open the file in the text editor. Code is represented in monospace typeface, but depending on the fonts used by your browser, it may be difficult to distinguish an L from a 1. The character above is a lowercase l. The file contains the output from the hostname command. This server has not been configured with a unique name or local domain yet. Press ESC and then type Q. This quits the text editor. Let's append the date as the next line in our report. Run the following command, remembering that you can use tab completion for the file name. Shell date localhost summary.txt. Run vim localhost summary.txt to view the file contents again. Note that the whole file has been overwritten, which was not what we intended. Press ESC and then Q to quit vim. Press the arrow up key repeatedly to select the hostname command and then press enter to run it again. Use the arrow up key to select the date command. Use arrow left to position the cursor at the character and then type a second. The command should now match the following: shell date localhost summary.txt. Press enter. A single angle bracket operator redirects and overwrites, while redirects and appends. To continue building the report, use the printf function to add the output from the unin command and insert some new lines, \n. Make sure you use the append operator to add this command to the existing code. Shell printf $unim pi \n $unim or \n localhost summary.txt. Run cat localhost summary.txt to display the updated file. The syntax prints the output from running the command. Uname can be used to report platform information. The switches used get the hardware platform, Pi, and Linux kernel version, ORV. Use the following command to add some information about the storage subsystem. Shell freeh echo dfh printf \n localhost summary.txt. The curly brackets syntax executes multiple commands in sequence. As you enter the command, take care to use a space after each bracket and around each semicolon. Run cat localhost summary.txt to display the updated file. Continue the report by adding the network adapter configuration. Shell IP address show deveth0 localhost summary.txt. You can shorten this command as IPAS deveth0. Finally, use the following command to add the firewall configuration. Shell printf \n firewall cmd listol \n localhost summary.txt. Note the error message. The current account does not have permission to execute the firewall cmd command. You need to use root account privileges. Amend the command as follows. Shell suroot c printf \n firewall cmd listol \n localhost summary.txt. Press enter and then enter pa $w0rd when prompted. Run cat localhost summary.txt to display your completed configuration summary file. Select score to validate task completion. 23% tasks complete. Previous next, review lab. Review lab. Answer the following comprehensive questions to ensure that you recognize the importance of the activity steps and the uses for the information you have learned. Which of the following is least likely to be a factor when evaluating licensing? Make and model. Version compatibility. Subscription-based pricing. Number of CPUs. Maintenance and support. Which of the following best describes FOSS? Open source. Subscription-based. Site-based. Disposal/recycling. Which command reports storage information? df. vim. Localhost. cat. 100% tasks complete. Previous next, grade lab. Grade lab. That concludes this lab. Please ensure you end it properly rather than just closing the browser window. Once you select Submit, you will not be able to return to this lab instance. If you want to repeat the lab, you can launch a new instance from your lab portal. Check all the step boxes above to mark all tasks as complete and make sure you have submitted responses to all the activities. Select Submit below to grade the lab. 100% tasks complete. Previous submit.